California coast. You always wanna be where the mountains meet the sea.
YouTube, what is up? Good morning, 3:52 a.m. Sitting in the parking lot at Workout Anytime. And I wanted to give you guys a quick little pre-workout talk. So today's title is gonna be, I'm 31 years old, I've been lifting for 10 years, and here is the best advice I can give you to get in the best shape of your life or something like that. And the first thing I wanna say is that building muscle is not rocket science, but that's what fitness influencers and that's what the fitness industry has made it nowadays. And a little bit of context if you're new here, and you know, some of my subscribers might get tired of me starting my videos off like this, but you have to understand that with a YouTube channel, with making any type of content, people are going to be coming in every day that are brand new, and the first thing they're going to think about when they watch a video, especially when I start off with like an edit or anything, is like, who is this guy? Why should I listen to him? Because attention is probably the most valuable currency in the world. It's like, you know, time is your everything. So you want to make sure you're giving your time to something that's beneficial and not just like brain rot content on social media, which a lot of people consume nowadays. So I know what it's like whenever you get started and maybe you're fat or skinny fat, super skinny, and you're just wondering like, what program do I follow? This person's telling me to do this, but now Eric's telling me to do something else, and then this person's saying you only need 3 days a week, and the next person's saying you need to train every single day, you know, grind hard, don't stop. And you're like, what do I do? How many sets? How many reps? What do I eat? Is it vegan? Is it carnivore? Is it, you know, paleo? Is it all? And you're just like bombarded. And then guess what? Now with social media and you being able to make content by just recording your phone and hitting post, and there's no filters. Like guys, 50 years ago, people would have to invest thousands and thousands of dollars to even get any type of advertisement out. So whenever I first started making content, I just wanted to try to like get views and do all these different things and just get a video up. And now I'm like, no man, let me take my time. Let me make this good quality. Let me increase the audio, increase the video quality, and really pack in value. And ever since I started doing that, the channel's growing. So fitness industry is just constantly trying to reinvent the wheel when it doesn't have to be reinvented. Steve Reeves, Leroy Colbert, all of the silver era greats figured this stuff out, man. And that's what I'm going to share in this video. So if you are new to my channel, giving you guys context, because I think I got off track on that. I used to be super skinny, discovered the weight room in high school. I was unconfident. All I did was play video games. I was super shy, super introverted. Found the weight room, and I went from being like 130, 140 pounds to now I'm about 185, 190, still probably at about 10, 12% body fat, stay lean. I've gotten blood work done recently. My testosterone levels are good. I feel pretty good on a day-to-day basis. So what I'm going to share in this video is a couple of different things that you can implement and then understand that I'm someone who's done this. And I talk about this a lot with reverse engineering goals, but whenever I'm trying to accomplish something and I have no idea what to do, I start looking out to people that have done it. Now, obviously, genetics, luck, talent, all these things like come into play on someone's path. Like we all are living different lives. You can't just follow someone step by step exactly. Like there's going to be nuance. There's going to be differences in the path. But if you can look out and you can say, this guy's not on TRT, this guy's not on drugs, he's 6 foot, 185 pounds. This is how he trains. This is what he's saying to do. This is what worked for him. If you just follow that, it's more than likely going to work for you. Like this game is no type of like voodoo magic behind the scenes of what people are doing. Like you guys see me. I say this a lot, but I'm a normal person. I work a normal job. I have a pretty simple, minimalist life, which I really enjoy. And recently I've started waking up early and hitting the gym. And this was the unlock for me over all of these years of being inconsistent. So people are commenting and they're like, Eric, dude, you look like you're getting bigger. Like what's going on? It's like, guys, if you go back through my videos, I literally over the last couple of years haven't progressed in weight or really anything because I was inconsistent. I was training 1 day a week, 3 days a week. I'd get back on YouTube and post for a couple of days and fall back off. So it comes down to consistency. Like now that I've figured out a routine and a schedule, which I talked about in my last videos, I'm on fire, man. I'm not missing workouts. It's literally 3:57 a.m. I'm drinking pre-workout and I'm at the gym. And some people could say that's excessive, but I'm still getting 7-8 hours of sleep. If you don't want to train in the mornings, I'm not saying I'm better than you and Like it's just like some elite thing to wake up early and train. As long as you're staying consistent, just do whatever works for you. But I will say, there's just something different, man, about waking up, going outside. It's dead quiet. The world's sleeping and you're just up chasing goals. Like it's probably my favorite thing I've implemented in my life, and it's given me a lot of results. So what we're going to dive into in this video is just a couple of different things that you can follow to get in the best shape of your life without overcomplicating it. And I apologize to you guys if you're looking straight for the tactical stuff. Like I've said in the last couple uploads, is I'm wanting to just make more raw, authentic content. So I'm probably going to be a little bit rambly, but I think sometimes that's good because it allows you to dive deep in a topic versus, guys, go in the gym, do this, do that, do that. It's like that works, but sometimes going a little bit deeper is what really, gets it ingrained. And repetition is the mother of skill. So I've talked about these topics a lot on my channel, but I'm going to keep talking about them because oftentimes you need to be reminded more than you need to be taught. So first thing that I want to really dig deep on that I see a lot of people not doing, and that's tracking your lifts. So I'm sitting in the parking lot of the gym right now, and I already have a plan. I'm not going to walk in there and I'm not going to start going to different machines and doing these random exercises and random weights. Like, I have a detailed plan. I know exactly what I'm going to eat today. I'm not going to go to fast food and just... Well, my camera just fell off the dash. That's no good, but it looks like it's still working. I was talking about what I eat. So I have a plan for what I'm going to eat today. I'm not just going to just randomly snack. I'm not going to randomly go get fast food or, just whatever I'm feeling at that moment. Like, I have a plan. And so I'm also planning to do daily movement. I just moved into a new house, or I'm working on moving into a new house, and it needs a lot of work. So I'm going to hit this gym session. I'm going to refuel, eat some food, and then I'm going to go be working all day. So 3 steps that you need whenever you're trying to get in the best shape of your life is you need to be on a workout plan. And before your brain starts going all over the place, like, well, Eric, what workout plan? Like, how many days a week? Should it be calisthenics? Should I, do a lot of cardio? Don't think about that. Just know you need a workout plan. Many workout plans can work, but you need a plan. Number 2 is you need to know what you're eating. You could be thinking, well, what diet? Like, I hear all this conflicting information is now everyone's talking about just eating meat and eggs and all these different things. It's like the fitness industry always takes things to the extreme, and that's what I try to promote in my channel is simplicity, and you don't have to take it to the extreme. You just have to do the fundamentals. So we're going to dive into that. And then 3 is just daily movement. So in a world where you wake up, you go sit in the bathroom, you go sit at the table to eat breakfast, you sit in your car, you go to work and you sit, like, guys, really think about this. You sit in your car, sit at work at your desk, you sit for lunch, you go home sitting, driving, you go home, you sit on the couch watching TV, you sit for dinner, then you go later. Like, the human condition now is literally no one is moving. And then you look around and you wonder why you go out in public, and not in a judgmental way, but you just look around and you're like, holy shit, man, like, everyone's obese. Like, people are seriously suffering, and they think that they need to go buy these special workout shoes and an Apple Watch and all these gimmicky gadgets. And I'm seeing this workout equipment that is a mirror, and you can put it on your wall and it shows you how to do exercises. Is guys, all that shit is gimmicky. That's just a sales tactic. What you need is you just need to move your body, you need to work out, and you need to track what you eat. It's not hard. But then you think, if it's that simple, then why aren't people doing it? And it's because a lot of things that are free and that are simple, people just don't act on it. And it's crazy to think about. But as far as the workout program, you need to train 3 to 4 days a week. Anyone who tells you need to train more than that, if you're not trying to be a competitive bodybuilder or athlete, is probably trying to sell you something. Train 3 to 4 days a week. Follow an upper-lower split. So that means day 1, you're doing upper body. Day 2, you're doing lower body. Then you rest. And then day 3, upper body, second workout, lower body, second workout. I like to start all of my workouts out with incline bench on upper, squat on lower. The next week, I'll either do overhead press or flat bench. and then I'll do deadlifts. So I'm rotating my compound movements. I do those heavier. I do a 1 rep training max. If you don't like trying to max out, then you could always just do like a lower rep range, like 5 reps for strength. And then the rest of your workout is just hypertrophy. It's just adding in more volume. So I could go into the specifics, but I've made literally 100 videos on workout programs. Just go back through my channel and there's a ton of free stuff. If you want everything packaged up in like an all-in-one system, that's what my course Average to Jacked goes through. So you always can check that out. But like I said, I have so much free content on my channel. If you want to take the time to research through all those videos, go for it. But this video is just kind of an overhead, like surface level on pick a workout program. I'm going to always promote upper lower. Right now I'm experimenting with a different system since I've been following upper lower for 5 years. I'm not like I'm enjoying it, but I think with upper lower I was getting a lot more gains. So after you've got your workout program down, the next step is going to be figuring out what to eat. And like I said, you don't have to go crazy with paleo and vegan and carnivore and all these different things. If you can simply stop eating processed food, stop going to fast food, stop eating candy, stop eating junk food, not only will your mental health, your hormones and everything change in your body composition, you will feel so much better on a day-to-day basis. And you're also going to save so much money just by having a plan and budgeting your meals and going to the store. So what I tell people is don't worry about your macros and all this super specific stuff. Like that's important if you're really trying to optimize, but it's simply cut out the synthetic bullshit that we are being fed and that we're being addicted to that you don't realize you're doing, and start eating what God intended you to eat from nature, from the land, the less man-made stuff. I want to say the only thing that I consume that's really like processed is like protein powder, and that's organic and all natural. So I'm still doing my best. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'll get an energy drink. Like I had a spell where I was like drinking Celsius's and then I was drinking these white Monsters. And I'm like, why am I doing that? And that's when I just switched to a natural pre-workout, and I'm also saving money. So we talked about the workout program. Onto the diet. It's just, if you can start out by eliminating processed food, stop eating the processed junk food, stop going to fast food restaurants, go to the store, and you can follow a simple meal plan like this. I eat ground beef, grass-fed organic ground beef, free-range chicken. I can't eat eggs because I'm allergic to them, and I just found that out like 3 years ago. But eggs is a super good protein source. Ton of benefits eating eggs, but you can go ground beef, free-range chicken. You can do chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken wings. You do eggs. I don't do any fish, but that's up to you. And then for carbohydrates, jasmine rice, sweet potatoes, yellow potatoes, every type of fruit on the planet. Fruit is extremely good for you. Don't be scared of fruit sugar. Like some people will tell you, it's different because added sugars have nothing with it. They don't have any fiber. They don't have any other micronutrients. It's just sugar. But fruit digests differently. So eat as much fruit as you can. Consume as much honey as you can. I do whole milk because I struggle with an appetite and to gain weight. But as far as healthy fats, I'll do almond butter. I'll do avocados. I cook with avocado oil. Like, it's simple, guys. And then you might think, well, Eric, that sounds boring, man. Like, can't you you need to get out and live and get out, go to restaurants and just enjoy your life. But we all have a different version of what enjoying life is. And to me, going out to a restaurant with some 17-year-old who probably is new to the job, isn't handling the food properly, is cooking with way too much oil, you don't know what type of oil, you don't know where that food came from. Like, you really got to think about this, man. Like, this is the only body we will ever get. Like, God gives us this body, it's our temple. You have to take care of it. So do I occasionally go out to a Mexican restaurant and get food, or, you know, go out and get like a burger and fries? Absolutely. But every time I do that, my face starts breaking out. I get stuffy. I feel like shit. And it's like, sometimes it's not worth it. And once you get healthy and you get rid of all that processed junk, you get that out of your life, and then you get in tune with how sharp your mind gets, you don't want to go out and eat bullshit. You don't, like, you start looking good. Your face gets leaner. Your body gets leaner. And guess what? I don't even really track macros. Like, I try to keep a goal of protein in mind to get like 1 gram a day, but I don't track excessively. And then, so as far as diet, it's like, I can give you one simple step. It's like, follow the fundamentals, eat from the land, eat natural, real whole foods, preferably organic, but it's, ground beef, jasmine rice, chicken thighs, chicken breasts, fruit, potatoes. I like to do sweet onions and bell peppers, and I cook in avocado oil. And then I'll just throw in a bunch of different rotations. Like sometimes I'll do some veggies like broccoli or green beans, but just keep a simple system. It's like each meal contains a protein, a fat, and a carb. And then in the morning when I'm in a rush, I do a smoothie. But like I said, I've made tons of videos with all of this stuff. So just go back through my channel, browse around if you're new here. And then the third thing is daily movement. So just like I was saying, today I'm going to be working on the house. We've ripped the floor up. From work, I'm actually getting a bunch of pavers. So I'm going to be doing a paver driveway, which is a true blessing. Basically, it's pavers that we can no longer sell. They're just, some of them are damaged. We have multiple pallets. So I'm going to be going to work, grabbing our dingo, which is a piece of equipment that can move heavy stuff, and pulling a trailer, going over to the house. And then I'm going to be down stacking and unloading pavers all day. So if you can follow a workout plan for 3 to 4 days a week, if you're extremely overweight, those other days, be doing a 45-minute session of incline walking on a treadmill to help you lose weight. But if you're skinny, you just need to train 3 to 4 days a week. And then I want you to start tracking your food, eat real nutrient-dense whole foods, avoid the processed bullshit. And then for the third thing, it's just daily movement. So like I said, today I'm going to be going to do some work after I work out. You guys, you might go for a walk, throw in a podcast, but every day, if you can just do those 3 simple things, you will get in the best shape of your life. Not one time did I tell you that you need to do drop sets. You need to go from doing bicep curls to running across the gym and doing a tricep, and then you jump down to a push-up, and then you do a backflip, and then you do reverse pyramid. Like, I didn't say any of that. I just said you get into the gym and you follow an upper-lower split. And then if you really want to get technical and I want to dive in deeper on this video, just add a rep to 1 set every single workout. And that's the formula. That's the formula. And that's why I've been so conflicted with making fitness content over the years. Because honestly, guys, to me, it gets boring. I've been doing it for so long, and it's so simple that I'm like, how can I reframe or spin this in another story to not be so repetitive? And then I'm like, man, I love self-improvement. I love helping people get better, because I've been on a journey myself and started out in a very low place, and I've came out of it. So now that's why my videos are starting to become more just like what's in my head at 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm drinking pre-workout. So what I'm going to do is record a lift, which I'll put some subtitles in there so you can see the reps and sets if you want to follow along. And then maybe I'll throw in some like B-roll or some other content of me doing some work today. But this was a long one, man. I need to drink this pre-workout before it starts wearing off and get in the gym. But as always, man, I appreciate you guys so much. So what we have here is an absolute mess, but at the end of the day, these pavers are free, so it is a blessing. Still a lot of work. So this dingo machine right here does not have the weight capacity to lift that whole pallet. So what I'm having to do is literally down stack. So I've made 2 trips to the shop, and I think this is almost 6 pallets total. But basically I have to take that pallet right there, down stack it pretty much halfway, and then do this on this next one. So it's a good day, man. The sun is shining, and like I talked about, I want to say I like ranted on in that first part of the video, so not sure how many people are still going to be sticking around, but the whole moral of this whole video is to talk about getting in the best shape of your life and how simple it actually is. So all you guys have to do is follow a 3 to 4 day a week workout program. Like I said, don't get super in the weeds on that. You do need a progression system, but just stick to it, man. Pick a program, stick to it, eat whole nutrient dense foods, real food, avoid processed food. And then like I'm doing today, it's like I could be sitting inside under artificial light staring at the PC, you know, gaming, but it's like, man, God's blessed me with a home. You know, I get to, I'll show you guys back here, I get to plant a bunch of stuff. I got trees back there, but I'm just staying active, man. So when I used to game for 8 hours straight and eat super shitty food and be in a super bad mental state, it's like now I just throw on some music. If you guys haven't heard of the hip abduction, they are just really good vibes. So I got the JBL, my girl's at work today, and I'm just out in the sun, just thanking God, staying blessed, man, and honestly working my ass off. So we are at 12:59. I still have not ate it. Well, I had a protein smoothie after the workout, but I haven't ate my first meal. So as soon as I get this stuff down stacked, I'm gonna run back to the shop, get another load, jump in my personal truck, and then run and get some food. And then probably around 4, I'll head back home. Gotta let the dogs out, gotta feed them. But yeah, so check these pavers out, man, super nice. And then I will show you guys the driveway. So right now it's just sand and dirt. I live in Florida, if you guys didn't know, but this is the property. And then down here is actually like a public road, but it's private because it's never been developed. So this land is all owned. Maybe one day I'll be able to buy it and then own all of this, build some trails back there. But the plan is for that to be the new home gym and just deck that out. And then there's another little shop back there. Not sure how much you guys can see, but yeah, man, I'm enjoying showing you guys more of the content. Like I said, for years it's been kind of the same stuff, so it's really fun. It's really cool to show you guys you know, other parts of my life. So the way that I stay in shape is on days that I'm not working, I try to get outside. You know, I do have to spend some time early morning scripting videos, getting behind the computer, doing vlogs and stuff, but when I get a chance, man, I like to go for walks. I like to get out, go skateboarding, riding the bike with the girl, go hiking. But today I have my work cut out for me. I'm gonna jump back to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep down second pallet. So appreciate you guys watching. Peace.